Okay, so we're in Clovis out at Harlan Ranch, and we've got an existing piping system for a new structure here. They have a gas barbecue, also a little sink in the corner. And what we'd like to do is go ahead and get this gas line that's sleeved, and it's got some kind of coating on it. You can see the brown wrap down there from the factory, similar to a Fletcher coat, so I'm guessing that's probably the correct pipe for here. We're going to go ahead and take this gas piping and hop up over this existing sprinkler line, the half-inch line down there, get it closer to this concrete slab, and then go ahead and get it through into the cavity of this area. Put a shutoff valve either inside or outside, and then in here you want to go ahead and get it hard piped pretty far along. Looks like probably about 4 feet, maybe even 5 feet, because we got to get around the corner back there, and then put a flexible supply line into the barbecue in this area. So could be even 6 feet of hard piping. Anyways, total length is probably 7 foot, 8 foot end to end, and then a flexible supply back here, and that would be it for the gas. The water, we want to go ahead and take this existing and take it down the ditch, schedule 40 PVC to the end, hop up, drill a hole in approximately the same location as far as height off the ground as the gas. Down on that end, get you a nice shutoff valve down there, and then go ahead and bring that cold water in and get a supply line in. We're going to do cold water to both sides of this sink, and that will be it for the water. This sink is a little bit bent up, may not pull down with this type of mounting system. Additionally, the countertop area is pretty thick, so these clips may not reach down to use it, so they may have to replace that sink. We won't know till we start to install it. Outside of that, make sure we have a regulator here to hook up to, and
it's on the back side of the barbecue, up towards the top.
Okay, so everything's in there. Unfortunately, I'm a short guy, so get in there real easy. So we'll get you a price today, and then shoot over to your email. Outside of that, we're done. So here we are in Clovis, California, out at Harlan Ranch, and we finished a little remodel here out at an existing structure. It's a barbecue sink area in the backyard patio. So what we did is we went ahead and started on the outside here, tied into existing points of connection. There's a gas line down here, as we showed in the previous video, as well as the water line, which you can see right there. So we brought it over and got some Schedule 80 PVC pipe in there. Came up, got a full port ball valve, made a transition to the copper there. Got a nice vibra strut clamp in there to keep it still. So this whole area is solid. Next to it is the gas line. Same thing, came up, gave them a unit in the event they need to do any work on it. They can actually bust this loose and get this free from the structure. So half-inch full port ball valve is there as well. And then you've got vibra strut clamps on the end there. You can see the drain for the sink down there sitting up on the unistrut, and a strut clamp as well. All three points of connection there, or termination points, have escutcheons on them. They've been silicone from the inside and the outside, just to help keep the water out of the building. So that's the outside of the structure. And here you can see where we came in. There's the gas, came in rigid pipe, turned up, made a transition to the Ward Flex. And you can see, take it off all the way down there. It's strapped all the way to the back corner and around. And then on this side, I went ahead and terminated with a piece of iron pipe and a shutoff valve, just to keep it within 2 feet. So you can reach back in there and shut the gas off there. So 2 shutoff valves, one outside, one inside. Ward Flex connector there, rigid pipe, and then we've got a 24-inch corrugated supply to tie the gas in up to the existing regulator. So that is done on the inside. Over here, went ahead and got the sink tied in. You can see copper, came in copper, and up and turn it over, full half-inch line all the way down. And as you get to that corner, you can see went ahead and put a quarter-turn shutoff valve and a 3/8 compression T. Got 2 supply lines over there, so straight cold water to both sides of the faucet. That's tied in. The sink is set. It was a little defective and bent a little bit from being a floor model out there, so it's siliconed in. All the clips are in, tightened down pretty good. Sink's cleaned up. Went ahead and reinstalled that tailpiece there. The basket strainer, mini basket strainer, had no putty on it, so we got putty in there. Got the friction gasket on the bottom where it belongs, tightened it back down. New tailpiece, new trap adapter, drops down to a 90 and then terminates out the side of the wall where the owner is going to put in a dry well. Everything else down here, everything's strapped, everything's tested with the exception of the gas. They can't find the other end of the gas line yet. I've been advised that it is right near the meter out front, so we'll come back for another project to get that tied in. Outside of that, we are done.